Hi, welcome to your February reading. This is Crystal Guidance, and so excited that you found my channel. Thank you so much for all of your amazing comments. Thank you for all the feedback. It's just been wonderful and a pleasure, and really makes me want to do more of these videos. So I really appreciate them. Please keep them coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. And just remember, this may or may not resonate with you. Check your sun, moon, or rising. And this is just guidance. It's a snapshot of where you are now. And remember, you have the power to change your situation. You can change your beliefs, your actions, which will change your results. So let's get into the reading. I do have a reading special until Valentine's Day. So please check below if you would like a reading. And we are doing a special rate for the first couple of weeks of February. So we'll get right in. Thank you. Okay, Pisces. Pisces love in February. What's going on with Pisces love life in February? All right, let's see what's going on with you, Pisces. Past life relationship, reconciliation, and stay optimistic. It looks like you definitely knew there was a connection with someone in your recent past. You're coming out of this place where there was a strong connection with somebody, and it may not have panned out the way you wanted it to, or somehow there was, I see a little bit of disappointment there. Something you thought was supposed to be right, supposed to be perfect, perhaps fell apart or fell through. And but I do see that there was a connection. You felt the connection, they felt the connection. There was definitely a draw. It was like you knew each other. And what I see happening is you're looking at reconciliation. You're looking at coming back together, maybe having the discussion, figuring out what worked, what didn't work, and reconnecting. So reconnecting with someone from the past. So if this ended up as a breakup, then it looks like you may be talking about getting back together. And if this was somebody who you had the strong connection with and then just, you know, things blew up, then again, you're also talking about getting together, at least discussing what went wrong and then the possibilities for the future. I do see it's important for you to stay optimistic about your love life. So continuing to think positively, have faith that things will work out, that things are playing out in your favor, and something good will happen. And I do see you getting to the point where you realize you deserve love. Looks like this is a real emotional period of time for you. You gave your heart, you gave your all, you really thought this was something special, and when it didn't play out the way you expected it to, it really broke your heart. But I see you almost getting kind of announcing, it's like that firm, like, I deserve love. I see you announcing that to yourself and really owning that for yourself, realizing that you weren't asking for a lot. You weren't, asking for too much. What you were asking or expecting or requesting is okay, is normal, is you deserve to have that level of love, that level of commitment, that level of connection with this person. So you're realizing that. And I see in the distant future, you will be having heart-to-heart conversations with your significant other or this person from the past. If you're single, Pisces, I do see some issues around the past coming up for you. And it looks like even if this person isn't back in your life, you are looking at, what did you learn? What was this relationship about? How can I grow from it? Really cutting ties so that you can step into the place where you do realize you deserve love. And it's important, again, that even if you're single and there's nobody around you, that you stay optimistic. Stay optimistic about your love life. And for those of you who are single, when you do attract somebody, It's important that you speak from your heart, that you share from your heart, that you're really open and honest. I see this relationship you're in, once you reconcile and work through that, and again, it starts from you deserving love, is that there's a possibility of marriage, commitment, moving in together. I see a strong possibility of connecting, maybe even on a business level. So combining efforts for a home, for a family, for a wedding, for a relationship, for a business, something like that. I do see that you can easily be swept away with your romantic feelings. So the angels are asking you to just, it's okay to feel them, and it's beautiful to feel them. Just stay connected to yourself so you don't get swept up in what this other person, you know, how this other person may be making you feel, which is great. Like I would normally say, don't, you know, I mean, trust your romantic feelings, go with it, enjoy it, revel in it, explore them, but keep your feet grounded with your own love. Your love comes first before this person. That's the only way you're going to have a really healthy relationship, and one that grows, not kind of gets caught up in the drama of somebody not giving you what you need, or somebody not quite there for you the way you need them to be there for you. And I see it's important that you continue to reach out to people that are there to support you, that are there to remind you how amazing and wonderful you are. It looks like, you know, this place of being optimistic and knowing that you deserve love, having your friends remind you, having a coach, a therapist, spiritual guide, somebody to stay by your side is going to be paramount to really building on this relationship moving forward. And again, same thing for those of you single, for you to be able to move forward and find a love that really supports you and that gives you all you need. For those of you who are single, I definitely see somebody around you. And it's somebody that is near you, perhaps at work, maybe a neighbor, a close circle of friends. And you might even be playing with them. Just kind of, I see a playfulness, a play, kind of a flirtation. It's like you like each other. You like each other. You're friends. You're buddies. You just play. And so I see an open possibility of moving into perhaps a date, and perhaps moving into dating. But don't lose this playful attitude. And again, it's really about knowing that you deserve love, so you don't get too serious. Don't get too wrapped up in what they're doing or what they think. Just be open and have fun and keep that playful attitude. For those of you who are in a relationship, you know, it looks like, gosh, and again, this is probably speaking to those of you who are in a relationship more so, the past life, the drama, and the past life connection and the drama that you're feeling of unmet needs, and then trying to work things out in the future, reconciling. There may still be some other things that are not quite, they're not quite being honest about, or you're not quite being honest about. It's definitely some old energy that is still lingering. So whatever issues was here, it looks like it's still around. Doesn't mean you can't work on it, but it's important that you face it and you deal with it, and at least know it's there. Don't pretend. And that's why the angels were warning you about, don't get swept up with your romantic feelings, because this will blind you to what's really going on. And that's, you know, and really the biggest remedy to somebody who, to you if you're keeping something from your partner, if you're hiding something, or to your partner if they're hiding from you, is finding that level of self-love and the fact that you deserve love, and having heart-to-heart connections, having heart-to-heart conversations. So you're honest. You know, it's so many of us think we have deep, dark secrets and we feel like we have to hide them, but really, I mean, we all have our stuff. And so if you're honest about it, people may still love you, and give them that chance. Give them that chance to love you for you, not for this fake person or this facade that you're showing them because you don't think they'll really love you for you. So be honest. And just be, you know, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. So again, don't get swept up in the romantic feelings. Just you might have to have some heart-to-heart conversations about whatever's going on here. For those of you who are not quite sure if you're in a relationship, there is some forgiving and learning for you to do, some releasing and healing of the past. And so for those of you who are not quite in a relationship, you know, again, see this right here, the playfulness and the engagement, this is for the people that don't have anybody around. For those of you who are in a relationship or have somebody around, there's a lot of stuff around this person. And again, it could be you bringing it or them bringing it, but there's definitely a lot of learning, a lot of forgiving, a lot of heart-to-heart conversations, a lot of, you know, come to Jesus meetings that might be required. But forgiving and learning is going to be part of your opening into having that relationship that you desire. And again, as you go through, the angels are reminding you to stay optimistic about your love life, stay optimistic about love in general and about this person and about the process, because it's really about you healing. It's really about you letting go. It's really about you forgiving. And the other thing is, if you're not quite sure, yes, this is about you. If you're not, again, if you're in limbo, you're not quite sure if this person, you're in a relationship, you're not sure if you're single or, you know, committed, you're just maybe dating and you like this person, but they're on and off. This is about you forgiving and learning and releasing and healing the past and letting go. So the focus is on you. And here also the focus is on you. The focus is on you living life to the fullest, enjoying the moment. I had a coaching call with a client today, and her word for the year is joy. And we talked about expressing and experiencing the joy in every moment. So that could be having a cup of coffee and enjoying that, enjoying the laughter of your children as they're playing. So enjoying this moment fully attracts more romantic love because it fills you up with love. Let me ask for some guidance from the angels, making the effort, unrequited love. And love yourself first. So again, this is all about you. This is all about you, Pisces. Right now, it's about you loving yourself. It's about you loving yourself and doing the work, whatever the work is. It's the reflection. It's the journaling. It's the meditating. It's connecting with yourself so that you can find that love and remember that you deserve love. This is already happening. Not happening, I should say. This is already in your near future. But the advice is love yourself first. So you know, the reading was kind of backwards, is the angels are telling you right now, you've got to learn to love yourself first, and then you will get to the point where you deserve love. But you can't get here unless you do the work. Unless you do the work. So the angels are reminding you, love yourself first, make the effort, and then this is the outcome. This is and it's not a far-fetched long-term outcome. This is happening very soon, but you've got to put the work in and take your mind, take your energy off of the other person. It's really not about them. It's not about them. It's not about them doing anything wrong. It's not about them cheating on you. It's not about them not loving you or not giving you what you need. It's finding that self-love first, and then you will have standards that you'll be able to express in a powerful way without demanding, without You know, it's sometimes we get into the begging, the pleading, the whining, the anger, and it's all because we're not willing to take the action. So our words become meaningless. So we may ask for, you know, the world, but we don't get anything because we're not really getting asking from a self-honoring place. So love yourself first. Take your energy off the other person. It's really about you. I'm not saying break up with a person, but don't expect them to change. You've got to change first, and then and the other people will. You know, it's like who said that? Was it Les Brown? It's we. I don't remember who said that. Sorry, but it's we teach people how to treat us. We teach people how to treat us. So when you come from a self-love and honoring place, then other people will also treat you that way. And you don't need to whine or get angry because someone's not doing something. You're just, you know, you set your standard and you almost demand it in a loving way. All right, Pisces, well, happy Valentine's Day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.